Welcome back to Farm West of Boring, where life is anything but boring. Well, today I think we're going to go ahead and get set up here to pour some concrete to make a pad behind our new fence, which is meant to be to hide the garbage containers and things like that. So we're going to pour a little bit of concrete up there, pour some concrete steps. We'll see how that goes. So I want to have these steps coming up here, and I'm not quite sure how to finish them off down below here. Pouring a slab back here, maybe about 5 or 6 feet wide, and the length of the fence, and then have some steps going down here. So let's get to it and see what we can do. Today we're going to try something that's a little bit befuddling. We're trying to figure out how to pour these steps up around the end of the fence here and up to a pad that we're going to pour up above there. But we're trying to figure out how to put a curb in here to hold that dirt back and pour the steps at the same time. The problem is that if we have that form running there and we have a curb, how do we get the form out of there? So stick around, see how we're going to do this. So let's get going. We just happen to have 6 bags of this Quikrete sitting around here, and I figure rather than taking them back to Home Depot, we might as well go ahead and use them. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to form a little base here underneath that first step, and then that give us something a little bit more solid to go on. So let's get that done. So there we go. We got this board here leveled out and backed up. I'm going to put in a couple pieces of rebar here. It'll go up like that. Concrete should be about 12 inches thick back there. So then I'm going to drill a couple of holes in the existing concrete and put some 1/2-inch rebar in there to hold the two levels together. Okay, so what we're going to do here is use one of these fence wheels. I like this one right here. There we go. We've got those tied together. It's always a good idea to, like this outside one, to keep that about 2 inches away from the edge. You don't want water to get in there and start rusting it. So here's a little tip when pouring concrete using bags like this. Use the pallet and your tractor to lift them up off the ground, and then you can just dump them into the wheelbarrow. You don't have to bend over and lift those things up, every single one of them up. They're already up in the air. A little too much water in that one, but it's all good, I guess, for this. Okay, so we've got that poured and floated and the edging done. So I'm just going to let it set up for a little bit, and then I'll hard trowel it. Well, no, not hard trowel it, steel trowel it, and then put a broom finish on it. So there we go. It gives us a start to our stairs, but stay tuned, because tomorrow or next day we're going to be forming up these stairs and figuring out how to put a curb up the side. So if you already know how to do a curb, leave a comment down below. we're going to be experimenting here a little bit, so stick around. Okay, so there we've troweled it, and I'll just put a real light broom on here. Maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, there we go. This is at least a good start. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be forming up the curb and the stairs over here and see how we can do that. Well, it's the next day and I've decided to go ahead and pour another step here. Okay, we put a little bit of rebar in there and tied them together. So we'll go ahead and pour another bag or two in here. Well, yesterday I poured another step on our concrete project, and last night it rained. I wasn't expecting rain, so here's what we got. I tried to finish it off, had to broom it, and then put some plastic over it. I'm not sure how it turned out though. Yeah, not very good, but not bad, I guess. Oh, crap. Forgot to clean my trowel off, my float, but it's not too bad. Yeah, well, it's not the end of the world, but it's not pretty. Well, not too bad, boy. Sort of had exposed concrete there, and broom finish over there, rough broom finish, but you know, it is what it is, so I guess we're going to be okay. Well, this is the progress that I've got so far. There's the first step that I poured the other night, and then it got rained on, or the other day, and it got rained on, but it's okay, I guess. So this is how we're working on this, making these steps here so we can put a curb up on the side. I took that 2x6 and put it up so that it's at the right angle for 12-inch tread, 6-inch riser, and that's I guess 27 degrees, I think, is what that came up with. So then I'm putting in horizontal boards that'll go back to that point right there, 12 inches, and then up 6, and then 12, and up 6, and up 12, back 12. And that will be the steps. And then we'll have a cross piece for the riser that'll come across here, and we'll form up a curb on the other side, and I hope it works. We just have to get this thing all nice and plumb and straight, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, there's our forms. They're not perfect because we're using rough lumber, but they're good enough for this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 risers. And there's our curb. The curb won't be that full height, but... And then up here, this is going to be the end of our slab. And we'll go down that way about 20 feet. And then we'll have a little landing at the top here. So we'll get the forms made up, and then we're going to bring in some gravel, level it out, compact it, put some steel down, and then we'll be ready. So this is my solution to building a curb along the side of these stairs. I hope it will work, but I guess we'll see. Eventually, all of our garbage is going to be up here, hidden by the fence. So we've got this pretty much ready to go here, I guess. Got some gravel in there. Gonna have to dig out some of this gravel on the steps because that's gonna have to be a little deeper than that. But today I'm going to start laying out the rebar on our little concrete pad here that we're pouring for our garbage cans and also for the stairway. So let's get to it. Kitty, come back, Kitty. Hey. So this is about 8 feet to here. Take these, bend them like that, put it up like that. Nice and tight. Well, today we are going to pour some concrete. It's a beautiful day for pouring concrete, a little bit of a foggy, overcast, cool, not too hot. Not going to be real hot today, so and no rain. I don't think there's any rain for today. So let's get at it. Hopefully we can get the truck backed up in here enough that he can shoot it up with his chute. If not, we can put some in the bucket of the tractor and either put it through here or run up the backside there around the back and dump it there. Got a couple wheelbarrows ready to go. I have our bull float and Fresno trowel up there. Floats, a wood float and a magnesium float, a couple more wood floats here, some pads to kneel on. Got all our trowels over here, and I think we're ready to go. One thing that I'm going to be doing here is taking some Vaseline and taking the Vaseline and putting on all these screws so we don't get the screws filled in with concrete and then can't get the screw out. So got quite a few screws, we got to do that too.
How are we doing this?
Well, there it is up there, and I'm not sure if we can dock the truck in there. If not, then I guess we just have to bucket it up with the tractor bucket.
Okay.
I don't know, I might, by the time you turn,
I'll be hitting that
yeah, you're
first.
going to do it.
it'll go up though. Yeah.
see if you can take this board off, Jonah.
That curb is pretty. It's very modern looking. I like the curb.
Oh no.
Oh.
I thought there was still a board there, but I guess not.
Do you need a board?
No, I'll have to fix it with some mortar later. I could use some help over here. Try and lift that out of there. This is where we got today. Unfortunately, I put my foot on couple of these steps and ruined them, so I'm gonna have to make up some mortar tomorrow and fix these. I wouldn't say I'm a journeyman concrete man, but this is about as good as it gets for me. It'll be good enough for garbage cans. Well, if you've been along with us on the journey here of building these steps and the fence here to provide a place back here for our garbage cans, you probably want to see how it's turned out. So I thought I would go ahead and show you. There's the fence. The fence is finished. And then here's our steps with the curb. So this was what we were really trying to figure out how to do this, how to get a curb put in here the same time we did the steps, and it didn't turn out as perfect as I would like and I made a stupid mistake here. This is the mistake that I made when I was finishing these steps off. I started here at the bottom, and when I went to finish this, I went ahead and floated this one out, and then we pulled some boards off, and I started working from the bottom going up. I put down some insulation boards to put my knees on so I didn't crush the steps. But then the problem is that when I got up to the top here and I was working up there, my feet hit this one here and knocked the front edge of that concrete off. I had to patch that with some quick set cement, and it doesn't look quite right, but it is what it is. This is just steps going up to our garbage area, so I'm not terribly concerned about how it looks. It's functional. That's what I wanted. So we've got this going up here, we've got the steps going up, got our concrete pad here, all of our garbage cans. So we are able to hide the garbage cans and then easily get them out to the trailer. We bring the dump trailer up to here and fill the dump trailer up with what's in these garbage cans and then take it to the dump. So that's all taken care of. Now we have a good place to put them. Any water that comes down here and dumps into here, it'll just drain down to the drain pipe and go out to daylight out there. We did get some chips the other day from our chip drop tree guy, and these were really nice chips. These where they were trimming up some Douglas fir, so I really like these chips, and so we were able to cover up a lot of our dirt so we're not walking through mud. You hear the neighbors. This is almost the end of October and they're still out mowing their lawn. Guess the pay guys to do that. So we've got all this dirt covered up with chips. Brought up a bunch of totes of firewood for our fire. We're sort of set up here for wintertime, I guess.